Good? Okay. Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's go. Okay. It's Baby Dyce. Shit. Back.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Baby Dyce, and I'm back at it like a crack addict with another reaction video. There's a couple of things I want to talk about before I dive into this one, right? First of all, it's going to be my ratings that I do now, right? Because back in the day, I used to do it 1 through 10. I'm not doing it like that no more. Now I'm doing it by thumbs up and alright. So basically the way I'm doing it is like this. If I give it 1 thumbs up, that means I like it. I wouldn't turn it off if it came on the radio, pretty much. If I give it 2 thumbs up, that means I like it and I will listen to it again. I would probably search for it, you know what I'm saying, look at it sometimes. If I give it 3 thumbs up, meaning my 2, and then plus I hit the like button, that means it's going on my like list. I'm going to listen to it often. Now, if I give it 3 thumbs up plus that means I really like it, and I'm about to be listening to that shit on repeat for like the next 4 or 5 days. Yeah. So I'm gonna let that be known in the next, well, pretty much every video I do today. So that way, anybody who watches my shit, they'll know what it means whenever I do my ratings at the end of things. But that mainly goes for music anyways. It really has nothing to do with this one because this is a short story. 2 reasons I'm doing this. 1, I wanted to do a short story. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, like, you know what I'm saying? I be liking doing them little horror joints and things like that. And so I really didn't know what to look for, right? So I literally just typed in short story, clicked on it, and that was the first thing that popped up. So I said, cool, I'm going to just click on it.
I need a new fridge. Our kids used ours.
So I was like, cool, it's the first thing that popped up. I'm going to go ahead and check it out, see what they're talking about. And so, yeah, basically what I just did is what you just saw me do. So yeah, I'm doing that. But also, like, a side note from that though, I did notice on my, like, you know, your feed on YouTube or whatever, I did see a lot of people doing this one recently. I guess it just came out a couple of days ago. I just never watched it, but I did see a lot of people, and I was like, the egg, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do necessarily what everybody was doing. I just wanted a short story real quick. So I type in a short story, and this is what came up. I'm like, damn, this shit must be dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or interesting or whatever. So I figured I'm going to go ahead and dive on in. Pardon the shades. You know, whenever I'm rocking the shades, you know what that means. I got a little bit of a headache going, and the light irritates it. So that's what that's there for. But, all right, enough talking. About to dive on in. Let's get it cracking.
You were on your way home when you died. It was a car accident. Nothing particularly remarkable, but fatal nonetheless. It was a painless death. The medics tried their best to save you, but to no avail. Your body was so utterly shattered, you were better off, trust me. And that's when you met me. What happened? Where am I? You died, I said, matter-of-factly. No point in mincing words. There was a truck, and it was skidding. Yes. I died. Yes. But don't feel bad about it. Everyone dies. You looked around. There was nothingness. Just you and me. What is this place? Is this the afterlife? More or less. Are you God? Yes, I'm God. My kids? My wife? What about them? Will they be all right? That's what I like to see, I said. You just died and your main concern is for your family. That's good stuff right there. You looked at me with fascination. To you, I didn't look like God. I just looked like some man, or possibly a woman. Some vague authority figure, maybe. Don't worry, I said. They'll be fine. Your kids will remember you as perfect in every way. They didn't have time to grow contemptuous of you. Your wife will cry on the outside, but will be secretly relieved. To be fair, your marriage was falling apart. If it's any consolation, she'll feel very guilty for feeling relieved. Oh.
No, real that is though. Man.
So what happens now? Do I go to heaven? Or hell or something? Neither. You'll be reincarnated. Ah. So the Hindus were right. All religions are right in their own way. Walk with me. You followed along as we strode through the void. Where are we going? Nowhere in particular. It's just nice to walk while we talk. So, what's the point then? When I get reborn, I'll just be a blank slate, right? A baby. So, all my experiences and everything I did in this life, won't matter. Not so. You have within you all the knowledge and experiences of all your past lives. You just don't remember them right now. I stopped walking and took you by the shoulders. Your soul is more magnificent, beautiful, and gigantic than you can possibly imagine. A human mind can only contain a tiny fraction of what you are. It's like sticking your finger in a glass of water to see if it's hot or cold. You put a tiny part of yourself into the vessel, and when you bring it back out, you've gained all the experiences it had. You've been in a human for the last 48 years, so you haven't stretched out yet and felt the rest of your immense consciousness. If we hung out here for long enough, you'd start remembering everything. But there's no point to doing that between each life. How many times have I been reincarnated then? Oh, lots. Lots and lots. And into lots of different lives. This time around, you'll be a Chinese peasant girl in 540 AD.
Have fun.
Wait. What? You're sending me back in time? Well, I guess technically, time as you know it only exists in your universe. Things are different where I come from. Where you come from? Oh, sure. I come from somewhere else. And there are others like me. I know you'll want to know what it's like there, but honestly, you wouldn't understand. Oh, you said, a little let down. But wait, if I get reincarnated to other places in time, I could have interacted with myself at some point. Sure, happens all the time. And with both lives only aware of their own lifespan, you don't even know it's happening. So, what's the point of it all? I looked you in the eye. The meaning of life, the reason I made this whole universe, is for you to mature. You mean mankind? You want us to mature? No, just you. I made this whole universe for you. With each new life, you grow and mature and become a larger and greater intellect. Just me? What about everyone else? There is no one else. In this universe, there's just you and me. You stared blankly at me. But all the people on Earth, all you, different incarnations of you. Wait, I'm everyone. Now you're getting it. I'm every human being who ever lived. Or who will ever live. Yes. I'm Abraham Lincoln. And you're John Wilkes Booth too. I'm Hitler, you said, appalled. And you're the millions he killed. I'm Jesus. And you're everyone who followed him. You fell silent. Every time you victimized someone, you were victimizing yourself. Every act of kindness you've done to yourself. Every happy and sad moment ever experienced by any human was or will be experienced by you. You thought for a long time. Why? Why do all this? Because someday you will become like me. Because that's what you are. You're one of my kind. You're my child.
God's children.
Wow, you said incredulous. You mean I'm a god? No, not yet. You're a fetus. You're still growing. Once you've lived every human life throughout all time, you will have grown enough to be born. So the whole universe, it's just an egg, I answered. Now it's time for you to move on to your next life. And I sent you on your way.
Wow, that was dope and deep, and well, first of all, it wasn't what I was expecting. When I typed in short story, I was expecting, like, you know, one of them short little horror stories they be having and shit like that, like, you know, like, you know, whatever. Anyway, yeah, interesting. Like, to some extent, I guess I kind of always looked at life like that anyway. Like, you know, humankind as being as one. You know what I mean? But, you know, not as deep as this made it. Like, who knows? What if that is the case? What if you're me and I'm you? And you're where we are me. You know what I'm saying? Yo, if that's the case, yo, like, can I, like, subscribe to me and, like, leave me some likes and shit like that? Because, you know, it's me, nigga. Like, you ain't gonna subscribe to yourself? That's cold-blooded. Nah. But on the real, though, it was definitely interesting. Definitely something to think about. I'm going to like it. I'm not going to rate it because of what it was, but what I mean by that is I'm not going to give it, the 2-3 thumbs up and bell and all that. But I am going to give it a thumbs up only because I'm going to want to see that again, and I'm going to want to probably show that to some people. You know what I'm saying? Or other me's, I guess. You know, different versions of me. You know. But definitely dope. Do I have more to say about it? Not really. That was definitely deep and interesting. Something to definitely think about. And at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying, whether that be the actual case or not, it really should be nicer to, you know, your fellow humans. You know what I'm saying? Just because. A lot of us are assholes, like, shouldn't be. And but yeah, that's it for this video, man. It's your boy BDyce. I'm up out of here, man. Early.